Hello Sagittarius, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your November tarot forecast. As always, we'll be looking at your love situation, your career and workspace, and I'll get you messages from the universe on how to navigate the energies of the months. At the end, I'll pull some cards from your person of interest to yourself. Let's get started. And we start with an oracle deck. As always, today I've got the Whispers of the Ocean. I will read the message from the book. It's amazing. You'll learn something new about the ocean life and how these various animals operate, how it can be pertinent to what you're going through. Hope you appreciate my companion here. This skull is, of course, to commemorate the coming Day of the Dead. It's celebrated on the 2nd of November. It's got Catarina patterns on it. This is traditional Mexican folk painting, basically, that's keeping the traditional life of Mexican art and, of course, of the whole Day of the Dead culture. And Halloween is approaching, so happy Halloween to those who celebrate. Remember, this is a collective reading, so take only what resonates for you and leave what doesn't. This is for Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Venus, so check out readings for other placements on the channel. They're not there yet, they're going to be there in the next day or two. So you've got Childlike Devotion. Ooh, I like this so much. Number 50. You're a multi-talented, complex being. Embrace and love who you are. Indeed, you are. Let's see. Love includes both acceptance and respect. Love is the essence of the situation at hand. Making a shift into greater love of self will bring you more love from others. The truth is that you will receive more love when you are able to accept the love that is given to you. The love coming into your life may or may not be romantic love. Look for ways in which you can begin to connect with others. Allow your emotions to become evident. I must just say, this is so profound that, especially since we've just got out of the eclipse gateway, I feel like that's a collective vibe to look at emotions and to see that connection between the way you process your emotions, the way you react in situations, the way you connect to others, and that sense of love, right? Recognizing love, accepting it, giving it. Be open to living more from your heart and experiencing your dreams. Consider the joy you felt as a young child around holidays or special occasions. Recall how you knew what you longed for. Of course, your aspirations have changed, but you can insistently pursue your ideals just as you did as a child. Simple joys and love are meant to be shared. The balance of giving and receiving will support the love you have in your being. The Christmas wrasse, this is the creature, is the colorful member of reef and sand-flat communities. They are named for Christmas because of their bright red and green coloring. They are active during the day, but a Christmas wrasse sighting is rare and special. Similarly, love can at times seem elusive. Begin realizing that there really is more to life by loving yourself. Allow yourself to be the amazing, beautiful being that you are. You are loved and loving. And on that note, we are going to move on to tarot with the beautiful Thelema deck. And I already see the sun popping out, which is great. I love this, especially for Sagittarius, such an optimistic, enthusiastic sign. The season of Sag begins in November, so this is the beginning of your season, really, and happy birthday to those who celebrate their birthday in November. Okay, so for love life, we have 9 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, wow, Page of Swords, okay, work, 8 of Wands, 9 of Wands, the Fool. Wow, very determined energy here, and Wands are really your element, Sag, so go for it. It's gonna be big for your career. The advice, 8 of Swords, Knight of Swords, more Swords, 7 of Cups. Yeah, so there is certain confusion and a lot of overthinking. Bottom of the deck, Four of Cups. Yeah, maybe regrets from the past, maybe not seeing the results that you expected to see in certain situations. But know that this is part of the transition between seasons, with the eclipses, you know, and it's there, that energy is there for you to figure out what is it actually you should be aiming for, going for, you know, like if you imagine the sage with a bow and aiming the arrow, going for your dreams, going for the sky. We saw that in that oracle card as well, right? It's important to know what it is, right? Not just like, you know, I want to be happy, I want to find love. Like, start being more specific. And this energy of being uneasy, kind of unsettling energy, especially in personal relationships, it will push you that way, right? Or if you're struggling to get out of it, that's the secret sauce, really, right? Understanding what is it that you're looking for, so you can get the message into the universe. We have new moon coming up middle of the month, and that's a perfect time to set those intentions and be specific about them. Not about the person, not about the behavior, but about how you want to feel. What are your must-haves in a relationship? What are the qualities in a person that are must-haves, right? If you want abundance, what is it you're looking for? Why? Think about those things. And work-wise, I see a lot of action here. Like, it's just all big opportunities and a lot going on. With the personal stuff, there is this uneasiness, as I was mentioning, right? And look at the moon, how it illuminates certain fears, certain insecurities. It can be financial insecurities, either for you or for your partner, or both, right? If you're building your life together. It can be just general instability, i.e., you know, we have so much going on in the world. Maybe you're located somewhere where things are unclear in terms of what's happening with the weather and the climate. Maybe, I don't know, God forbid, some war zone, right? Or maybe something is happening with supply chain of, you know, important economical processes, or whatever it is, right? Like, this year is also big in terms of economical deficit, budget deficit, etc. Like, it can be all kinds of things. It doesn't have to be, what I mean is, it doesn't have to be individual to you or you and your partner, right? But for some reason, you do feel this anxiety, you do feel instability, and that's blocking a lot of good things, right? Page of Swords is basically you wanting, you see this guy with the sword, like feeling determined, opening up their chest, like trying to feel braver, more brave and bigger than they are. Like, yes, I can do that. So be careful with that motion. It's good to have determination and to want to attack the problem at hand, but make sure you're not really attacking yourself here. And what I mean by that is, when you face that issue, try to see what's really underneath, right? So that you don't end up chasing your own tail, right? Or suffocating yourself in your dreams, right? Maybe you just need to restructure, reword what is it you're looking for, and see for the solutions that are peaceful and kind. That's the important part. That's why you were in your oracle message, you're asked to think, you know, like, what's this childlike joy and anticipation and hope. You know, you didn't think as a child, I need to fight my way for getting specific presents or going somewhere, whatever it was, your childhood dreams, right? So that's the joy and innocence and easiness that you're supposed to bring to the situation right now. More compassionate, more kind energy. I'm not saying you're not kind. Maybe you're not kind to yourself in the current situation, right? Maybe you're being too hard on yourself. Don't be. It's not gonna get you anywhere. And Sagittarius is a lot of, like, because you're a fire sign, you're a lot about doing, achieving, right? Like checking the boxes, making sure KPIs match up. But sometimes it's not about that, right? Especially when we talk about how we feel, right? Do we feel secure? Do we feel at ease, grounded, happy, right? Like those, like if you go very deep, and this is a topic for another day, really, not for this reading, but it has very little to do with those external validating points. It may be on the at the first glance, but if you go just a little deeper, you'll see that that's not it. That's not the end goal. It's one of the ways to get there. It's how people often get there. But deep down, there's something bigger and better. Work-wise, 8 of Wands, 9 of Wands, there's a lot of desire to move things forward. And with the Fool card, you're actually asked to look in new directions, to pursue new endeavors, go for adventures, you know, think big. Again, going back to those dreams, right? The Fool, and look at them, like this person is looking up to the sky, right? Like that, they're not really just calculating what is the right next step. No, this is like the dreamer energy. This is like, yes, I believe that the universe has got my back, so I can dream and I can go for it. It's safe for me to do that. And it's very important that you have that, because for a lot of you, I'm hearing that in the month of November, your occupation, your career, your workplace is going to be, for some hobbies, if you don't have a job, that is going to be that grounding for you, that baseline of stability, right? Where you will find like you are the king or the queen, right? Like you got that. Things come through easy. You receive messages, signs and synchronicities of what is the right next step. Things are coming to you, attracting them with that energy. As long as, of course, you're open and you trust. Fool is also a lot about trust. When you don't have the numbers in your bank account, when you don't have stats and figures and specific plan for the next quarter and how to get to the income that you want, right? But you trust that this is the right thing to do. Okay, advice. There will be a lot going on. You will feel it emotionally, you will feel it in terms of overthinking or trying to come up with contingency plans, trying to talk to as many people as you want, I'm hearing, as you can, to make sure that you have something stable, that you have plan B, plan C, plan D in this case. But be very careful with that, not to lose yourself in it, right? Like it's still supposed to be light-hearted and easygoing. And again, going back to that energy. As a child, you know, you didn't think about like triple checking your plan, right? Or checking the price of this toy in 10 different stores. Maybe when you were saving money, maybe, right? But you did, what I mean, you didn't go crazy with it, right? Like it wasn't the point. So yeah, that's the energy that's needed right now. Okay, and I'm hearing for some, it may be useful to actually go to childhood hobbies, maybe meet up with a childhood friend, have some recollections, even look through the childhood photos in the photo album and remind yourself of that energy, what it was like. Especially, of course, like the holidays, those fun times, birthdays, Christmases. Messages for Sagittarius from their person of interest. Let's get some messages. What is your person thinking about? What are they going through? Wow. Another 8 of Wands, that's your synchronicity. So they are on board with you and they want those big things for you. They see them coming for you. They believe in your success so much. And they're excited. The 4 of Wands is the marriage card. So, but I mean, take it how it resonates. It's a general commitment card. I love that in this deck, it's also a card of celebration, of recognizing each other, celebrating each other's wins, and also just who you are, right? Your person wants to celebrate you, and they are celebrating that they are with you, which is amazing. And whether they're offering you next level commitment in this month, or they're just recognizing how happy they are with you, they'll make sure you know. And I'm here to make sure you know. If somehow you missed the signals, like this is me telling you that they value you so much and you give them so much joy and happiness. And that's actually that childlike fun. So that's another hint for you, that maybe that's something you can explore with your person, and they can bring in more ideas, or you can find that inspiration together. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for joining me today, Sagittarius. I love you guys, and I'll be back with my readings very, very soon. Bye, everyone.